Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Craig in at the 4 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once now small ball mindset, this positionless game. I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now here's LeBron. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Oh, Ayton in position. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Bridges.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Craig after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Paul. And Davis sends it back. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one goes in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Paul for three. And again, it's the Suns missing. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And James gets it to go.
Yeah, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Suns have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Ball against Schroeder. Looking to end the run.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
And it's Paul missing. James wide open. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Paul looking around. Passes it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Craig kicks to Booker. Sinks the triple.
Booker knows he's got the ultimate green light, and right now exploring the three-point line.
Schroeder outside. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Caldwell-Pope outside. Over Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Suns trail by 8. Here's Paul. There's the pass to Booker. Over Caldwell-Pope. And James pulls it down. Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's the Lakers on the break. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Davis.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Free throw good, Booker.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon. Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Shooter passes to James. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker looking around. Pass to Craig. Poked loose and stolen by James. Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. Buried from 15 feet out. Schroeder's got his second bucket.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Now the pass to Craig. Booker outside. A three ball. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Fires from 14. Again, Los Angeles.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here is Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Booker finds Bridges. Paul with the ball. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And James gets it to go.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
No good from Booker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And Phoenix making a change here. Sharch checked in for Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for Torrey Craig. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. And both free throws good for Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Booker's got 7 points in the game. James against Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Payne. Following the basket by LeBron James. 5 to shoot.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers have possession. And stolen by Booker. From about 16, another shot. Sharch, that's good.
Well, Dario does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
LeBron against Johnson. And James throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell comes in for Drummond. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Anthony Davis. And Phoenix also making a switch. Langston Galloway's checked in for Booker. It's stolen by Johnson. Sharch in the corner. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's James. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Now here's Kuzma. Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. Here's Schroeder. And he lays it straight in. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Crowder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Great D that time from Harrell.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kuzma against Johnson. At the elbow with Sharch. Dishes it to Galloway. And he banks in the layup.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Caruso. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payne passes to Saric. He dishes it to Crowder. Knocks it loose. He kicks to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Galloway. Suns keep it alive. Crowder, and it's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
Here's Caruso, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Carter in for Payne. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Shout out sa'yo, Dominador Bala. Salamat sa pag-follow. Sana i-share mo din.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Kaminsky. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Harrell, the pass to Kuzma. Second chance effort. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Carter. But they'll get another chance. Galloway, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Caruso, defended by Carter. Caruso looking for an opening. To the middle. Here's Harrell. Off target with the jump hook. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So, I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Horton Tucker in at the point guard position. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Crowder. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks.
Shout out sa iyo, Ray Razonable. Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Lakers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. Some changes for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges comes in for Crowder, and Paul subbed in for Langston Galloway.
What's up?
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Ball against Caldwell-Pope. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Kuzma, that's good.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Caldwell-Pope. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
Just such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor. It commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
And both free throws good from Paul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's Kuzma penetrating. The baseline J off the mark. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. He feeds it to Gasol. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Kuzma.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, the defense has to stay up on Chris Paul. When he sees separation, he's going to find an angle to get you.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and the rejection by Ayton. Gasol kicks to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Pass to Ayton. Over Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here's Kuzma. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Paul passes to Carter. At the top of the key, Ayton. Pass to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers leading by 22. And here's Caldwell Pope. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Bridges against James. Good. Nice job down low. LeBron's got 14 points.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. The shot by Paul, no good. The drive by James. Booker pulls it in. Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's off the back rim, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
LeBron kicks to Drummond. Lakers working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Trying to get open is Davis. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Suns miss again. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. A good look from James. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Suns squad struggling. Bridges shot, good.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Down low, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Booker. He's got 7. Kicks to Bridges. Over LeBron. Bridges misses. The Lakers shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. El Phoenix shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
James with it. 14 points for him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Bridges for 3. A shot off that time.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Sharch has checked in for Phoenix. Cameron Payne comes in for Paul. Schroeder finds James, and they double up James. Here's Caruso. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 20. Sharch has the open look. Here's Craig. Doesn't go that time. Davis with some nice D. Caruso, no good. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Johnson outside.
Shout out sa you, Justin Giba. Salamat sa pag-follow. Sana i-share mo din.
Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Harrell with it, defended by Booker. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Schroeder.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
The Suns shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Payne looking around. The drive by Booker. And the rejection by Harrell.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Schroeder against Booker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him, someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
Your son Cole Gregg was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Now here's Sharch, and Crowder slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Takes it out to Schroeder. They double him with Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Harrell the pass to Davis. Harrell down low. Charge is there. Harrell, that's good.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound. Crucial to this offense and his production.
Now here's Crowder. Charge outside. Passes to Galloway. No good on the shot, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Caruso. Here's Harrell, and the layup is good. Harrell's got 8.
Harrell loves when he gets to mix it up on the inside, and he fights through the D that time.
Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Sharch. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
James kicks to Caruso. Misses the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And the pass to Payne. Over LeBron. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great
Shout out
first half
sa'yo,
of play with the
Dominador Bala.
scoring. What did
Salamat
you
sa
see from
pag-like sa
them
stream.
defensively that
Sana
allowed you to be
i-share mo din.
effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points. And, of course, every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. Shaq, he seems too versatile almost to stop.
Yeah, he's dominant in all aspects of the game. He's elite at both ends of the floor. And, well, he's a Hall of Famer if he stays healthy, of course. But I don't think he cares about his individual accolades. What do you guys think?
I think he just wants rings.
Yeah, I believe so, too.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Craig in at the 4 slot.
How about Booker getting up?
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Phoenix. And it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Craig. He kicks it to Booker. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Caldwell Pope. Craig tips it back in.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Somebody didn't get the memo. You left a clear lane for LeBron James.
Passes it to Booker. That one good for two.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Schroeder with the ball. Bridges covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
The Lakers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Schroeder.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
Schroeder hits them both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Out to the right wing. Drummond working against Ayton. Right wing. Here's Craig. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. That's good on the jump shot. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And there's the pass to Paul. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Davis. Caldwell Pope against Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
Terrific flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to LeBron. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Shot from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. Booker's got 13.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Pass to LeBron. Over Bridges. LeBron can't get it to go. Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There's the triple. Craig can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Trying to get open as Davis uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 20 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Paul. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Love how Paul angles his body when he feels that contact and then pushes off and draws the foul every time.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one falls for Paul. Some changes for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Carter in for Booker. And so Paul nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
Two.
No good on that one. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Phoenix, Jay Crowder's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. And the second free throw, good. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Sharge outside. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Caruso. Kuzma outside. He gets it in there. Kuzma's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. Gasol with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Payne. Here's Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Caruso. He has 6. Kuzma outside. Here's Morris. Sweet little floater.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kaminsky up top, covered by Morris. Outside Carter. That one doesn't go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Kuzma against Crowder. Here's Caruso. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Saric. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
I feel like for Saric, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
To the paint, here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Crowder dishes to Kaminsky. Crowder with it. Gasol covering. Count that one. 6 points for Jay Crowder.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Kuzma outside. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Over Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Crowder. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And then for Phoenix, Johnson comes in for Frank Kaminsky. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Carter. And both free throws good from Crowder. Here's Caruso. He's got 8. The pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Suns have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Now here's Harrell. Kuzma outside. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Now here's Harrell. After Markieff Morris's miss.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Galloway finds Payne. 1:35 left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Galloway. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Phoenix grabs the miss. And they're pushing it up. They grabbed their own miss. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. .110 left in the third quarter. Lets it go from 14.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Pass to Caruso. Pocket 6. Here's the teardrop. The layup missed. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's just a Payne. Morris with the rebound.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Crowder. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Crowder after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
shooting 2.
First free throw is good. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Smith hits them both. Here is Matthews. Passes to Caruso.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Booker. Morris with the rebound. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Leans from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Smith outside. Kicks to Galloway. Shot clock at 5. Good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Horton Tucker. The pass to Morris. Pass to Harrell. Back to Morris. Fires for 3. But they recover it. Well, Phoenix shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Morris with the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Booker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Inside, Horton Tucker, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. He kicks it to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Ayton at the elbow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
2.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Now here's Schroeder. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Galloway. Puts it up. They get the rebound. Ayton trying to break free. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Matthews passes to Schroeder. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The floater is such a deceptive and unguardable shot. You can understand why Schroeder elects to go with it there. Sweet looking on the dip.
Carter softly drops in the floater. Carter's got his first points of the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Schroeder looking around. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And scoring in a variety of ways so far in this game.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Smith outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the Suns, James Smith. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Kaminsky is checked in for the Suns. Torrey Craig comes in for Booker. And so he hits both. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Outside for Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Carter, the pass to Galloway. And the layup falls.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Schroeder outside. And they pick up 2.
That kind of look is right in Schroeder's wheelhouse.
The Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Smith dishes to Carter. Smith wide open. He fires. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Horton Tucker, the pass to Schroeder, and he gets it to go. Schroeder's got 10 points in just the second half. Smith outside. Back to Carter. Kaminsky with the ball. He's up against Gasol. 4 on the shot clock. Craig can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Matthews. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Matthews. The Suns shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Kaminsky. The The pass to Craig. Smith trying to break loose. Craig can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Enzo Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Craig, and they get it. The shot missing. Here's Horton Tucker. There's the feed to Schroeder. Gasol trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 15 points here in the second half. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Shout out sa iyo, John Puruntong. Salamat sa pag-share ng ating stream.
To the inside, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Schroeder hits them both.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Now here is Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Carter against Schroeder to the paint. Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Now here is Carter. Schroeder with the ball. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Lightning quick first step from Schroeder. And phenomenal at throwing down that one on the drive.
Now Carter. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Craig. Fires from deep. And that one is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's up a three. Rebound by Smith. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Galloway. A fader. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Carter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Matthews kicks it over to Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'm never quite sure what Schroeder is going to do there. Fantastic at forcing the D to hit him while he was shooting that one.
Schroeder. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Galloway, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Dudley's shot is good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Carter outside. Passes it to Craig. Feeds to Smith. Stolen by Dudley.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Dennis Schroeder.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now Carter, after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. Smith the pass to Carter. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Schroeder outside. No good with the triple. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Galloway kicks to Smith. Good D by Gasol. Schroeder outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin, here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have